Welcome back to Let's Play Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13. You know, I've got quite a few schemata now. I've got Spear Summoner. I got Siegfried, which is actually what you get from completing the demo and posting something on the Outer World services. I was considering using this, which is something you can buy. Tomb Raider, something you can buy again. Fatal Sweep, interesting. I haven't taken a look at what this is yet. Lightning attacks in direction. The direction is pushed and deals physical damage, extends stagger time. So that's kind of nice. And then we have Crashing Waves, which is a locked ability on that one. So what I'm thinking I might do, I know I wanted to run around as Cloud for a bit, but you know what? I think I might actually get rid of this Siegfried one here. So what I'm gonna do is switch that for Sphere Hunter. I know I'm going heavy on the Yuna here, but I think we can live with it for now. Remove all of the abilities I can from it. Bring this up. That's not what I wanted to do. Put on the Soldier's Band. Get a little extra HP out of that. Actually, sorry. Put on the Guardian Protector, which came with it. And then put Thunder and Guard back on. We're going to be getting a lot better abilities coming soon, so I know that this kind of looks a little bit light on the abilities for now, but we'll be getting into that soon. I mean, we might as well run around as Lightning and Yuna's outfit for a bit. Why not?
As long as you're here, you're safe. You can rest and not worry about what's happening in the world below. When you're in the Ark, time ceases to flow for anyone but us.
Is that all God can do? He can stop the flow of time up here, but he's helpless to prevent the world from being destroyed.
Yes. In 13 days, God will reawaken. It'll all be over then, and no power in the universe can stop it. But the problem is, the world may have even less time than that.
It doesn't happen at the same time?
It should, but the world has been weakening rapidly under the onslaught of the chaos. The pace of the destruction is accelerating. Your problem is, if the world ends too soon, you won't have enough time to save all the souls you can. You have to delay the end for as long as possible. Now listen carefully, Light. What I'm going to tell you is very important. As the Savior, you have a special life force. I call it Aradia. It's the power of God's light. It gives you your powers. And much more. If you offer your life force, this Aradia, you can give energy to the world and delay the final destruction for a while.
I can delay the destruction, but not avoid it forever. When God wakes after the 13th day, the world is screwed whatever I do. But what does it matter how many days are left? The end stays the same. Why not keep the Aradia for myself?
Because if you did that, and the world ends before the 13th day, God will deem that you have failed. Then what will happen to your bargain? Will he still deliver on his promise if he believes that you failed to deliver on yours?
Right, the bargain. In other words, if I don't keep the world alive for 13 days, I don't save Sarah.
And not just Sarah either. The entire human race might be lost. So do you see, Light? Aradia is the key. You have to gather as much of it as you possibly can. And the way you do that is by saving people's souls.
So that's what I've got to do. Save souls so that I can save Sarah.
Yes, exactly. Remember how much snow has changed? Here at the end of the world, there are many people like him caught in the grip of despair, their hearts shackled by regret and longing. If you reach out and help them with their troubles, you can break those shackles. Then their souls will be released. They'll be free to be reborn in the new world, and in return, your savior life force will grow.
So that's what he wants. Rescue as many souls as I can before the world ends and takes humanity with it. My mission.
Well then, what Hope just said there is that we can fail by not allowing the world to last for 13 days. In short, the world can be, you know, a week long. I believe that's the smallest amount of time. And if we only allow it to last for a week, then we will get a game over screen, basically.
Rest up a while.
Let's see. Can we replenish items? Spend EP. That's interesting. We can spend EP to get one of these. I might actually pick up a Phoenix down because that's useful. And now we don't have any extra room. But now we only have 4 EP left. Let's talk to Hope. About Hope.
Who am I exactly? It's a question I don't have the answer to. I don't know how I know the things I'm telling you. I don't know who gave me the knowledge. It's not that I have forgotten my past. Some memories are still there, and I can summon them when I want. It's just that I can't recall the emotions they should evoke, as if they're images of someone else's life. I know that I once lived in a great city on the surface of the planet. I know that Snow and I joined forces to try and battle the menace of the chaos. And then, suddenly, I was here. I tried to find out what happened. According to records that still survive, the man called Hope Estime disappeared 169 years ago. But the records and my memory end there. What happened after that? I can only assume I was in the hands of God. I was part of his plan, so he took me and prepared me for the role that I had to play.
That sounds mighty suspicious to me. I'm just saying. Someone disappears randomly, comes back, is like 30 years younger, and doesn't remember most of it. Sounds mighty suspicious.
The Ark is the remains of the artificial cocoon. A planet built of steel, back when humanity still dared to dream of greatness. Bunavelza has repurposed the world we built. This is where the souls of the saved are kept, ready to be reborn in the new world. But the people down on the surface have forgotten what this stands for and simply call it a moon.
They named the new cocoon Bunavelza after the god of this world. So I kind of find it odd that they've forgotten about how important it was and are now just calling it a moon.
The destruction began 500 years ago, but you know that. It was when the chaos first flooded into our world. Most of the world was lost immediately under the ocean of chaos. Only one small region survived. The survivors call their island of refuge Nova Chrysalia. The chaos brought destruction, and a kind of immortality too. Suddenly everyone stopped growing. It was like we'd lost our time. But if that was a gift, it was a poisoned one. We could not age, and neither could new life be born. There were no more children. But although we were ageless, we were not immune to death. Sickness, accidents, and violence could still kill us. Life remained as fragile as it had always been. And so humanity began a new chapter of its history. The population slowly shrinking, the survivors falling into an ennui born of lives that last too long. Eventually, new creeds took hold and new legends created. One of these told of the Savior, a servant of God. She would descend to Nova Chrysalia at the end of the world. Humanity's last chance for salvation.
If Hope used words like ennui in Final Fantasy XIII, I think I would like him more. Holy crap, Hope. Work on your vocabulary much? Okay, I think that we've dilly-dallied a little too much here. I think that this is the way that we leave. Just complete all the tasks in the Ark in order to blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Alright, so we gotta challenge Zaltis again.
That is the Book of Conquests, an ensorcelled tome. It draws on your memories to recreate foes that you have previously defeated, so you can fight them again.
Alright, we can do stuff. And more stuff. And we can post battle scores and stuff. It really breaks the fourth wall when it mentions Facebook in the game. I'm just saying. Yeah, our score was not very good. We didn't really have okay, cool. We didn't really have a good EP abilities tutorial. I think I'm okay on that. A good number of abilities to work with.
Keep up if you can. Now.
Oh, he's already staggered. Cool. That's kind of neat. Holy crap. Holy crap! I beat him in 11 seconds! Okay, well... I might just submit that one. My nickname will be JBRAM. See if that's available. I love this music. Alright. Actually, I don't want to compose a message. Let's just send that. Right? There we go. That is hilarious.
No more lectures today. You can head for the surface anytime you want. Just remember though, you have to come back here every morning at 6.
You're giving the Savior a curfew. Is that it?
There is a good reason. I'll explain it to you when the time comes. We can use the warp machine to send you back down. Just step in front of the device whenever you're ready to leave.
Okay. I was not expecting to be able to kill Xaltus in 11 seconds with just a couple extra abilities. I was expecting him to be hard.
By using the warp device, I can teleport you back down to the surface.
I'm worried about Snow. I should go to his palace.
You could, but I suggest you visit another city instead.
You want me to abandon Snow?
Down on the surface, time is stopped for everyone. The palace will still be on high alert. It will be next to impossible to get anywhere close to Snow.
You're saying I should let things cool down first.
Nova Chrysalia.
I'm going to send you to Luxarian. It's the capital of the world. Or, what's left of it anyway. I'll place you inside an inbound train. When the train stops at the station, you can get off with the other passengers. Something has happened in front of the station.
All right. Do it.
You're surprisingly calm for someone who's about to venture into unknown territory. But you were always brave.
Brave? I don't feel brave. I don't feel anything. No worry, no confusion, no fear.
That's good. But you still need to stay safe.
The Usnam train is now arriving. Luxarian North Station.
Luxarian, a bustling metropolis, the divine city of light, in the holy sea of salvation. It's the last bastion of peace and order in a dying world. Most of the people who live here worship the almighty Benevelza. The city's governed in his name by a powerful religious sect known as the Order of Salvation. God's followers believe in ultimate redemption, and their faith helps keep the fires of hope burning. But even in this pious city, a darkness lurks untouched by divine light. A heresy that rejects the teachings of Supreme Benevelza.
It's another girl.
How awful.
I bet it's the heretics doing.
The Divine City doesn't look so holy now.
This was no accident. The girl was left here intentionally. Light! Help her!
There's no need. Just a dummy. Hope, did you see who dropped it? They must still be close.
My sensors didn't pick up anything at all. I'm running a search of the city's video database, but I'm coming up blank so far.
Doesn't matter. I'll just find out myself. Luxarian. The Divine City of Light. Is that what they call it? Trouble is, the brightest lights cast the darkest shadows.
Well then, a lot of stuff happened in that cutscene. I saw Vanille. Pretty sure I know who that was on top of the clock tower. I think anyone who has followed the games as closely as I have probably knows who that is as well. Let's see, the body of a young woman has been found in the plaza in front of Luxurian's North Station. It's just the latest in a string of murders in which the victim was a woman with the same color hair as Lightning. Could somebody be going after the Savior herself? Lightning needs to question witnesses in the area and report whatever she learns to the Inquisitor in charge of the investigation. Well then, this is our first side quest, and it's actually pretty much a main quest. There's no option to not accept it. Interesting.
It looks like someone...
Okay. One thing I would like to say is now that the timer is running, we have a limited amount of time to do anything. I'm going to try to get my bearings quickly in this world and try to get everything done as fast as I can. Whenever I'm paused or in a menu of any sort, the time stops as well. So let's see if I can find a treasure chest or a person to talk to here.
targeting the Savior. Let's see if we can find out anything from the crime scene.